Yo. Layup Lounge members, welcome back to another episode of the Layup Lounge. My name is Wayne. I'm here with
Roman.
And we are here for another rendition of the Layup Lounge. We're talking basketball. We're talking pop culture. We're talking sports. Whatever you want to hear, we're talking about it here on the lounge. But it's going down today. We have some post-All-Star break discussion. Lots to talk about.
Lots to talk about for sure. And then also some sneaker news. There's been a lot in the sneaker realm as well, so we're going to have to stop there. But let's go ahead and dive straight in.
Let's do it. All right, so we are coming out of All-Star Weekend, and, it was very eventful, to say the least. Mm-hmm. We had the three-point shootout. The skills challenge. We don't really pay attention to that one, but we had the three-point shootout. We had the dunk contest. And, obviously, Dame coming in the three-point contest. He did not repeat. Shout out to Tyler Hero. But I actually want to touch base on the dunk contest because, me personally, I think it's back. Mac McClung goes for the three-peat. He gets it. There's no other dunker in that lineup that was even close to him, even, name-wise. We saw the list and pretty much knew it was over. But, Mac came in with some amazing dunks. Is he the best dunk contest dunker we have ever seen?
No. But first of all, I also just want to say, I thought Modest, what's his name? Modest, he's going to be my sleeper. He was my sleeper. I thought
Buzelis?
Yeah. Buzelis. Yeah, he was disappointing though. But Mac McClung, no, he's not the greatest dunk contest dunker we've ever seen. We're just dealing with a lot of, I hate to just say, it's recency bias though, brother. That's really what it is recency bias.
He jumped over a car.
That's cool.
Not the Blake Griffin jump over he jumped over the car in the person who was in the car.
And it looks amazing. That's a great dunk. That's an outstanding dunk. Creativity.
First dunk, too. He popped out with that. He set the tone early. He came out with that out the gate, too.
You put him in the contest with Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine in that one, 2016? He's in third. He finishes third, bro. I'm sorry. You jump over a car, do whatever you want. He can't do what they were doing. Those two already in our lifetime, what we've seen, they're tiers above Mac McClung.
They're tiers above? I don't know if they're tiers above.
I think it's tiers above him, bro. First of all, no disrespect to Mac. No disrespect to Mac. They're real NBA players, though. And I love Mac McClung. He had a
Magic jersey on this time. They got him on a two-way deal.
He do. How many, what's his season stats looking like?
I couldn't tell you.
But how many games has he played in this year?
I couldn't tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
They need to get him in the rotation. They need a guard, but put him in the rotation.
And so I love that he got the bounce. But at the end of the day, a lot of the dunk contests for me, regardless of what you're doing, I want to see the guys, bro. I want to see some.
They don't want to be in it.
Now they do because of Mac. But I'm saying I want to see.
That's raw, man.
I want to see the guys, bro. Like Zach, all-star outside of that. Like he was still 25 point per game scorer today. He's
not at that, but not at that point. He wasn't a guy at that point.
Okay, but he was still a lottery pick. He was still
right. But he wasn't Zach LaVine though.
But he was in Minnesota. Things were looking up. You know what I'm saying? They're like Zach LaVine's one of the young talents in the league who's a lottery pick who got bounced. You know what I'm saying? They're
traded
like,
him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he's one of those players. He's not Mac McClung. I hate to put it that way, where he's on the end of the bench, was good in college, kind of just, you know what I'm saying? We've heard about him, but it's not, there's no real hope for the future. He's not the starting point guard. He's not going to eventually average 25 points per game in the league.
Let's get an opportunity. Give us a chance.
We know what Mac McClung is, bro. He's a dunker, and that's it. So when it comes to the dunk contest, I think there should be some sort of, we got to put some requirements on it. You got to be averaging certain amounts of points per game in the league.
Those dudes don't want to do it, though. That's the thing. They don't want to do it.
Well, then the NBA needs to put prize money on it. Let's stop being cheap.
We got money.
Oh, let's up the ante then. There's no reason every year the best athletes in the world, or not even the best athletes, bro. I would have been happy with run Trey Murphy back. Give somebody. You
can't just complain about dudes not wanting to do it, and then you're gonna name Trey Murphy as one of the guys that you want to see.
Okay, but a player with bounce. A player who's having not even resurgence, but a career year right now. And it's just kind of like, cool, give his name some more recognition.
I'd rather see Mac McClung. Like, people know who Mac is more than Trey Murphy.
Off of the dunk contest.
It don't matter. He's still well known more than him. Like,
I just think to push this, we talk about how the league's ratings is down. Like, let's push the guys who are actually playing in the league forward then. At this point, if it's just a dunk contest, we might as well just open it up to the world. Okay, Mac McClung's in it. Let's go get the frequent flyer or whoever. Let's go get all the social media dunkers. We don't want to see, I'm sorry, I don't care about nobody that's done. I don't care. I just hate to put it that way. I don't care. I care if John Morant's in it. I care if Zion's talking about being in it.
These are all in-game dunkers, though. Zion, I think he'd thrive in the
Ja
dunk
would thrive,
contest. I
bro.
don't know. Ja would.
Ja would
He's an
thrive.
end game dunker, bro. I like him dunking on people.
True. But bro, he got the bounce enough to where he can the float.
He's not jumping over the kid.
Okay, he don't need to do that though.
But that's
He
a
don't
dunk
need
contest
to.
dunk. He do need to do something similar.
He don't. Mac don't have as much power as Ja or Zion. Not nearly as much power.
Is Ja sitting in a chair in midair?
Maybe.
Because I think Mac McClung.
All
can
I'm
do that
saying
same
is,
dunk.
I've seen more from John Morant dunking wise than Mac McClung.
We see Mac McClung in high school.
I've seen
Going crazy.
No, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. That's it. I've seen John Morant take off at every level. On everybody. It don't matter who you is. So I've
what
seen
do
him posterize Wemby.
Okay, so legit question. What do you think it will really take for those big name guys to be in the dunk contest? Because clearly there's no incentive for them to be in it right now. It's not worth it right now. So what would make it worth it to them? Do you think money talks? That money heals all?
I think money talks for sure. At the same time, I think there has to be a player there has to be one player that just don't really care about the outside voices. And I think there has to be a player that has an attitude like Victor. You know what I'm saying? Where Victor right now, he's kind of like,
I mean, and then we saw Jaylen Brown do it, and he was ass.
yeah, he was ass.
But he did it, just because he knew he was a name.
But that's what I'm saying. I like that. Put your name in it. Cast your
But he
bid.
was weak. But if you gonna come in doing the weak dunks he did, then don't be in it. No, I don't want to see you.
But I'd rather have Jaylen Brown's like, cool. Now I want to watch it. I want to tune in now because I know Jaylen Brown's in it.
But the dunks are weak. Then what do we?
But I'm saying the name is important. We know the name is important. When you turn on when it says your contestants for the 3-point contest and the contestants for the dunk contest, if it's a bunch of dudes who are 8th man on the bench, 12th man on the bench.
Well, the 3-point contest is
it's the guys. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the guys. 3-point contest. And that's almost a better contest now.
No, it definitely is.
It
'Cause
is.
They take pride in
That's
the
what I'm
shooting.
saying.
Like, no one cares about
and
dunks.
Literally,
like that.
no one cares. But man, they just got to get the better names in it. And I feel like we're trying to reinvent the wheel with all these different all-star schemes. Bro, let's make it East versus West, a dunk contest, a 3-point contest, and get rid of the skills. Let's do a one-on-one. Let's really do
One-on-one?
it. One-on-one. And I heard they're talking about it. Everybody's scared of it.
They put
Why
an M
not?
up. They put an
M
M
on the
up.
line. 1 million one-on-one tournament.
Who's in the inaugural one-on-one?
That's the one people are not going to want to be in. That's the one where people are actually going to tuck their tails. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you saw the ladies down
ladies.
at the Unrivaled thing. We saw Brianna Stewart get dropped off.
Ass busted. That made
She
me
got
so
dropped
happy.
off.
That made me so happy.
She got
Ass
dropped
busted.
off.
No, literally got busted. But no, I feel like
Imagine LeBron getting dropped off like that. We saw. I don't know if you
would.
saw the highlights of Cam Reddish. His ones on if LeBron was to lose to Cam Reddish off some ones, I don't know if that's good or bad for the.
it just
Really?
puts
I
it in
don't know.
perspective. Everyone's like, that's the talent of it, bro. You got to be even if you can go get a bucket on anybody, you have to be willing to play a role. But I feel like, okay, Bron wouldn't do it.
Nah, he would. But I mean, Kyrie said he would.
Kyrie would. KD would. I feel like KD would.
There has to be like a.
No. Ones. It don't, no height.
No, that don't matter.
Ones, bro. Any advantage you got against me on the other side is your disadvantage. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about KD though. He's just gonna shoot over everybody. He don't need to pull out a bag to do anything.
Okay, but KD's gonna have to guard Kyrie. And then it's like, okay,
So it's not make it take it then, I'm assuming.
one shot. You get one shot.
One shot, three
One
dribbles.
shot. Wait, no,
Nah,
one
we
shot.
got more
Make it
dribbles.
take it though.
If it's make it take it, then and Katie gets the
Get a
ball first,
stop.
no one else.
Get a stop, bro. Let's stop. We gotta stop. Let's really do it. Let's soft reset. Let's make it East versus West, one-on-one tournament, dunk contest, 4 contestants, no ridiculousness.
How'd you feel about the All-Star game this year? So we had the format with the Rising Stars going against, I forgot which team it was. Was it the OGs, I think?
Rising Stars versus OGs, and then World versus what was it?
Yeah, so it was all the young guys and Brunson. Team Chuck was basically all the international players and Donovan Mitchell. Shaq had the OGs, and then Candace had the young guys. And I mean, do you like that term? For me, personally, I didn't like it because, especially for the guys who were first-time All-Stars, like they got 5 minutes of playing time. I saw a crazy stat. It was only like a half hour of total play basketball for a 3-hour event.
That's crazy.
Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Dude's getting 8 minutes a game out there. Like what? The target score was 40, I believe.
40 per game. Yeah.
It was just
We should just go back to the OG game where it's just 4 quarters. Even do the Kobe thing where there was the target score or like, so that people can have fun.
Yeah.
Up until it's like, okay, now we kind of want to win.
Yeah.
Like, because eventually that's going to make it competitive. Like the game always eventually gets competitive. That's what people, like I hear the discourse of like, the game's not competitive. It's not fun. They don't care. They don't care. I'm like, if you go back and watch all the old All-Star games, at some point in the game, it flips, bro.
Yeah,
like,
the last 5 minutes or something.
Eventually
Like,
it flips. Like the whole game isn't just a clown off sesh. It is ridiculous. I don't agree with it, but we know the game at some point there's competitive hoop. So why not just make it that, bro? Keep it fun, keep it light. Or if you want it more competitive, put some real stakes on it. Winner of the game gets home court advantage in the NBA Finals. Whichever team's in the East gets it, or West, how they do it in baseball.
See, but the only thing with that is like, there's only 2 teams at the end of the day. There's a lot of...
That's how baseball does it, though. It's like, because now it's like, okay, it matters.
See, but baseball is, I feel like there's more parity in baseball. Because it's like, I feel like any team, it could be anybody's year in baseball. I feel like we know who... Like, it's easier to stack up a basketball team than a baseball. You could have a bunch of all-stars on a baseball team and still not be good.
So you wouldn't think the people in the West, they wouldn't try and max out, trying to get home court advantage over Boston if they met them? All the West teams
But
would
I'm
be
saying,
like,
is every team gonna care? Because not every team is a playoff team. So like, there's gonna be some dudes like, I don't really care.
okay, but there's a lot of dudes that will care. That's the thing. I'm just trying to think of a way, you know what I'm saying?
They should definitely try it. I mean, try anything at this point.
Try something to incentivize the players to play a little bit harder. Like we could throw all the money at them we want. I think changing the game though, where it's like, okay, you win this game, your team could have an advantage if you win this game. Although it's not supposed to be like, this game matters. Like it's like a fun game, and that's perfect enough stakes where it's like home court advantage in the finals. It's an advantage, but it's like it's still such a different environment.
All-star MVP's team. Automatic playoff bid. No.
Whoa, see? Spice it. Hey, why not?
I'd be crazy.
Automatic bid to the playoffs.
Yeah, automatic bid to the playoffs would be crazy. Nah, that's too much. Maybe they get home court regardless of where they, like, if they make the playoffs, they get home court. Something crazy.
Something. No, that's what they need to incorporate some sort of incentive that makes it so that the players try harder. And I don't think it has to be money based. I think it could be simple as that. Just take a page out of another league. Spice it up, though. I mean, it's time because
is it touching NFL heights with these All-Star weekends? Like, is it garbage, bro? Is it turning into?
It's turning into that.
The Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl actually used to be an event people wanted to tune in and watch. Now it's like, bro, it's a clown off session all weekend.
That one's more understandable. They really don't want to like get hurt for, like that one is a contact sport. Like that one makes more sense to not try as hard than basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like we had Kyle Lowry taking charges in the and
the Pro Bowl is technically it's all their off season.
Right.
Like the only teams that aren't playing in the Pro Bowl are the 2 teams that are in the Super Bowl. So during that week off is like the Pro Bowl time, and then they go on to the Super Bowl where it's like now everybody playing. But no, I think the Pro Bowl is still by far the worst.
No, it's
by far the worst All-Star game.
I feel like in the NBA though, I feel like they should move up the All-Star weekend. Like at least directly split down the middle, because right now there's only like 30 games left. It's more like we're 2/3 into the season. Maybe if they move it up, maybe like beginning of January, like to start the new year. Cool, All-Star weekend. Maybe there's more, their legs are still a little bit more fresh, because I feel like at that point it still feels like the season just started.
Yeah.
Now we're hitting March.
It's downhill.
March, April, May. Like it's getting to almost playoffs. And even after the All-Star break, this is, teams are making their push, so they want to save their legs. They don't want to waste it on the game. But I think the worst thing that happened this weekend, sadly, LeBron James. I think that was the worst thing out of everything. It was worse than the game. You come in, first of all, the night before. You're not even there on Saturday for the practice. You're not even showing face at the events on the Saturday night. And then you come in Sunday, street clothes. And then you telling everybody, yeah, I'm not playing. And then on top of that, you couldn't even suit up for the picture?
Yeah. No, I hate it too. It's ugly. I was thinking though, is he just trying to build the anticipation for his final All-Star game? where tourists all like he hasn't played in an All-Star game in a couple years. It's his last All-Star game.
But that's cool, right?
It's LeBron's event. You know what I'm saying? At that point, the next All-Star game is going to be LeBron's All-Star game.
No, I mean, fair. But you could have suited up for the picture at the very least. Like, that's cool. You don't have to play. That's fine. And that was already lame that he didn't want to announce that before. Maybe somebody else could have got some shine. But okay, cool, whatever. But you could have at least been as a participant as best as you could. If you're not going to play the game, suit up. Go in layup lines at least. You know what I'm saying? Sit on the bench, suit it up. I don't know.
Okay, but if any player has leeway to do this, who is it?
Oh, LeBron, Raymond James. But I'm saying,
if any player could get away with it, like if any other player is doing this, we're like, bro, he's a weirdo. Like, what is he doing? He's a weirdo. But it's when it comes to he's damn near the commissioner. So I mean, can we even?
No, but I think that this was so bad that a lot of people looked at Bron and was like, all right, bro, come on.
Give the other guys a chance.
Either give it, because you would have had your all-star selection regardless. You would have had that regardless. And if you're not going to give it to somebody else, suit up for the picture. Because he wanted to stand out. It was, there's Bron right there, no suit.
It looks funny, though, when you look at the OG squad and they got Harden, Durant, Irving, Steph, like all of that's our whole, like, that's that era. And there's just Bron in street clothes, bro. I'm like...
And I get it. There's been all-stars in the past who didn't suit up, but that was when it was like a, 12 to 15-man roster on each team. It was only 2 teams. Like, you don't stand out as much when it's a big team, but there's only 8 dudes on each team, so you're going to stand... Especially they threw you in the middle. Like, so I
could at least put the jersey on.
He could at least threw it and then just change back.
He could have sat on the bench in the jersey.
Right, something.
He just want to be.
That's what I'm saying. Layup lines, like do it. Throw a lob to yourself in layup lines.
And then call
something.
It. Yeah. And the way he announced the injury too, I'm dealing with some foot and ankle soreness. Like he didn't even know it hurt. He don't even know it hurt. He don't even know. He thinks. He's like, yeah, it kind of hurt.
Like did Giannis even? I don't even think Giannis played, but he at least suited up. And Edwards, he didn't play. He suited up. So I thought that was probably the worst. That was probably the worst thing about this weekend. But no, Mac McClung, he's a dunk contest legend. Can't take that away from him. I know. Apparently he's not a legit NBA player. He's a two-way player, man. He's a two-way player. I understand. I get it. He plays for the Escola Magic for the most part. But come playoff time, he will be suited up at the end of the bench. Orlando Magic. We're here. We're here to stay. He's going to get a full-time contract before his career ends.
I missed the era when we had I guess you could say we had him in just your dunk specialist. Where's the dunk specialist?
He's the dunk specialist. And
that play though? Where's the dunk specialist that get in the game?
Today, he's got to be better than Bronny at least. And the fact that Bronny's getting come on. He's got to be. I'm pretty sure he won
Who was a higher
G League MVP.
High?
In the NBA?
The NBA.
Okay. I mean, but he hasn't got no minutes.
Who was a bit higher NBA career high?
I'm looking it up.
I'm not worried about the G. I'm worried about the shot. It might be Mac.
I did see Mac had some crazy dunk as a Laker. I didn't know. Hey, he said, because they're doing some pregame interview or pre-dunk contest interview. No, what's your favorite in-game dunk? He said, oh yeah, this dunk I had when I was playing for the Lakers. Fast break. He said.
He had 20. He had a 20-point game.
For who?
The 76ers.
What year?
2023. April 9th. It must have been the last game of the season.
Oh, for sure. That was
because before that, his career high was 6, and that was when he had that dunk on the Lakers. That was his career high before that.
Oh, he put 20. I digress. 20 piece. Okay.
Yeah. He's better, bro. He's got to be better than Bronny right now. And that's no slight on Bronny. Bronny's a rookie. He's probably going to be better than Mac McClung, but Mac McClung, he's good at basketball. I know he's a 6'3" white boy, but especially on the Magic needs some guards. Let him run the one.
So does he do anything better than Cole Anthony? No.
No, but he's better than Corey Joseph. For sure. Corey Joseph.
He's more athletic than Corey Joseph.
We can give
Corey a better shooter.
We can give Corey Joseph a zip up, quarter zip, man. And he'll have the same impact as him in a uniform. He can even be a practice player at practice, but he doesn't need a uniform when it comes to the game.
You're done with Corey Joseph.
Yeah, bro, he doesn't need a uniform. He doesn't need a uniform. So Mac McClung, man, give him some NBA minutes. They gave him a jersey at the dunk contest because last year he was winning the Escola Magic one. That was weird. So they moved him up. They gave him the 2-way. He's ready to go.
There should be a minutes requirement from last year or a points per game requirement from last year that even gets you into the conversation for All-Star Weekend.
So why we okay?
Unless
so
you're a rising star.
I'm about to say we're just gonna scrap the rising star game then.
No, cool. Unless you're a rising star. And how about this? Let's do it this way. 3-point contest, 2 spots for the rising stars, for up and coming guys. Everybody else, minute requirement, points per game requirement, 3-point percentage requirement, whatever it is.
The thing is, we're making it so exclusive, but a lot of these dudes don't want to participate because they want the rest.
Okay, but at that
So
point,
it's like, why are we gonna make it more exclusive than it already is?
And then put a tag on it, put a price on it. Let's do it, NBA. Let's give the fans what they want. Let's bring back All-Star Weekend. Let's slim the pot. You got to be shooting 40% from 3 minimum.
There's only like 10 dudes doing that.
Welcome to the 3-point contest. You win, you get $2 billion. $2 million.
Yeah, $2 billion. Name all the 40% 3-point shooters in the league right now. So
38%.
Because I'm like
39.
Malik Beasley.
Oh yeah, Bees.
These are the top 3 shooters: Malik Beasley, Anthony Edwards, and Peyton Pritchard.
No way. Percentage wise, and shooting 40% from 3.
That's what it says.
That's scary.
That's what it says. On 548 attempts, he shoots a lot of threes.
I didn't know he was knocking them down like that though.
Nah, he's
on pace.
Wait, hold on. Was that Cat?
That gotta be Cat, bro. Highest percentage is gonna be like.
What do you think the high? Okay, I got the list right here. Who do you think has the highest percentage? 3-point in the league?
What conference?
West.
Okay, I'm gonna just get this out of the way. Steph?
No, it's not Steph. Steph is not even in the top. Damn, he's down here, bro. Steph Wash? He's not even in the top 50.
Damn it.
Did I lie? I might have lied. Hold on. No, he's not even. That's crazy. He's not even in the top 50. What? Percentage-wise. Clay's at 50. I don't think
What's he shooting? 37? 38?
39. Okay, well, this dude has only shot 276 threes. I feel like to even make this list, you got to shoot like 300 minimum, but.
Someone's like, this dude's a role player.
Yeah.
For what team, though?
He's on the Memphis Grizzlies.
Aldama.
No.
Oh, what's his name? Luke.
Yeah, he's number 1 in the NBA.
Luke.
Darvin Ham's boyfriend is number 2.
Who's that?
Torian Prince.
Oh my God. Torian Prince.
Bro, like he
Darvin Ham's boyfriend.
like, bro, why was he giving him so many minutes on the Lakers,
Then he
bro?
followed him there.
It didn't follow him to Milwaukee.
Guaranteed minutes.
Like, I'm pretty sure he said that he went there because of Darvin Ham.
He's guaranteed minutes.
Like, bro, why is Sabonis 3 on here, bro? This is crazy.
Sabonis is 3 and 3-point percentage.
Yeah.
Draymond probably up there too.
45% from 3.
Where's Draymond at? He probably up there. I know he's shooting 40 plus this year.
He's not in here.
He's not?
No, that must have been the beginning of the season, bro.
Oh, damn it, Draymond.
Nikola Jokic, 45.
What?
Yeah. Keon Ellis, 44. Karl Anthony Towns, 43. Gary Trent Jr., 42.9. Norman Powell, 42. Michael Porter Jr. I mean, Anthony Edwards is 20th. Okay. But he also has 500 attempts. He's the only one on this list with 500 attempts. So that's a good percentage for 500 plus attempts, 41%.
Probably a lot of off the dribble too.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, he might be the best shooter. I mean, KD 40, Isaiah Joe 39. Like LeBron's on here 39.5. The Shays leak. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shoe. We see the logo. We see the shoe. Converse. We also saw the Dame 10s. We saw the Donovan Mitchell 7s. Mm-hmm. We saw another colorway of the Hardens. But I do want to talk about the Shays because, this is his debut shoe.
Yes.
Can he make Converse great again? If they ever been great, can Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make Converse cool?
Converse used to be great. I mean, think about it. That's the OG basketball shoe. That's Julius Erving. That's when they was lacing up
Magic,
the
Bird.
Chuck Taylor. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. I think Shai can really bring him back. I know we kind of talked about this a little bit off camera, but Shai, he's the face of the NBA fashion. He's the face of the NBA aura. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? He got the aura.
Giannis even asked for some aura, bro.
That's what he asked for, some aura. He's an MVP candidate. So if anyone can make Converse relevant again, I think it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Not to mention the shoe actually looks really good. I think it looks really good. Unique design.
We in the club with it.
Early and often. I need double pairs. I need to see other colorways, but I'm double paired up.
Did you see him walk into the tunnel with them on?
I
He had
did.
the fur coat with the
Clean. Very clean. I don't like, they look like the gloves with the zipper. That's like, I love that. I love that. But no, for sure, I think this is a shoe that everybody's going to be all over. Definitely need to see some more colorways. I think he kind of went with the butter colorway because it's like a Tim sort of like wheat.
And it's a thick shoe. It looks like a thick shoe, versatile hybrid shoe where you could either hoop in them or wear them outside. I think that should be, the direction that a lot of these players should go, because a lot of players, a lot of casual fans and stuff, they're not hooping. Mm-hmm. Like they want support, but they're not really out there playing basketball. But they want a shoe that looks good for off the court feats as well. So I think that going that direction, I think that's a smart one, especially, for your debut shoe, because you want it's important for Converse.
Especially for him too, fashion guy. Like he's gonna wear this shoe. Like we seen him wearing his uniform in it, but then immediately after we seen him dressing it down with some jeans and trying to make it fashion swag. Like we know what time he's on. So much better execution compared to the book one, which they kind of tried to do the on court and lifestyle. I feel like this shoe looks much better if we're talking about a lifestyle shoe. I'd much rather wear this Converse shoe off court than the Booker. The Booker looks like a dunk, like some sort of, I don't know.
But cool. Dunks is Air Force One. Those are type of shoes that people do wear outside a lot.
For sure. They just tried to copy that mold. This shoe is like its own, it got its own personality to it.
And I think that's what's wrong with Nike. Converse is a Nike, company technically, but, obviously they got their own division, but Nike is starting to feel repetitive. A lot of the designs look the same. The Asia Wilson ones. How you feeling about those?
They look good, but what shoe is it? You know what I'm saying? If you I swear to God, if you lined up a Sabrina, a Ja, a Asia, a book, a KD, a Bron, all these shoes modern, if you lined them all up, I could not tell you which is which. I swear to God, I could not. Like, it would just be like, it's literally just a Nike shoe. You know what I'm saying? You line up the Adidas, they got similar flares, but they all got their own personality. That's an Ant-Man. That's a Harden for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's Dame. Like, it's much clearer when it comes to their shoe. Nike is like, slap somebody's logo on this model. That's your shoe. Like, boom. That's just how it looks right now. There's no real personality to any of these shoes. I miss the old era where it was like, the LeBron, I understand LeBron's game is like, LeBron used to be chunky. Like, they used to have like some weight to him. And like, okay, that's a LeBron. Maybe like the bigger players want LeBron's. LeBron should look like a Kobe now. Ever since the 20, they all look like Kobe.
And I
or like the lower like mid sole, or like I don't even know what it is. Like it's not a high top. It's like a mid. It's not an ankle cut neither.
And I like the old LeBrons because similar to the blueprint that Shai is going for, it's like you can wear that on or off the court. Like the LeBron 8s, shit, even the 9s, the 10s. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like those, you can wear those in or out with some cargo pants.
That was the era.
Right, exactly.
That was the era.
KDs had the KD4s with the, and now they're strictly, I feel like the players now, they're going for more performance based, but if you want a shoe to sell, you're selling to people who are not, majority of them probably don't play basketball. They're just a fan of the game and they want to support their favorite player. And in order for, shoes to sell, you got to make a hybrid shoe where you can wear outside, but also have some on-court feats. Like me, I hoop. So like buy some Hardens. I'm a hoop in those. I can buy some LeBrons. I probably hoop in those, but that's strictly hoop. That's it. I don't like when I'm done hooping in those, because I used to be like, I'm done hooping with the shoe and I'm gonna wear it outside. Like if I got another basketball shoe, I'm gonna wear it outside. But a lot of these shoes, you can't really do that. They're strictly hoop shoes.
Literally just strictly hoop shoes.
So, I mean, you see even the Harden 9s, you see him He's wearing those outside too. Those look cool.
Those are fire. That's such a
purple
I just seen
ones.
another color with those two. Those are
Yeah, like, so I like the blueprint that they're going with. The Dame 10s, I hated that colorway. God. That shoe, the
Silhouette
model
is fire.
itself is fire, but that colorway
I don't know why that
for
was
the kids.
That must be like some sort of like mock-up where they're just trying to like show off the different features of it, because that can't be a real colorway, bro. If that colorway releases,
I can see some kids wearing that.
that's a dud.
I can see some kids wearing that.
Sticking on the shoe business though, since we're already here.
Yeah.
So we just talked about the Shai 001, his
Yeah.
debut sneaker. I wanted to talk about the Paulo Jordan Air. They actually released today. Paulo's first, not signature shoe, but his first branded
Player
PE.
edition.
Yeah, player
Player edition.
exclusive. So yeah, he got his own shoe. Give me some talk on that. What you thinking? Have you seen it?
I have seen them. I don't hate them. However, they do look like a trainer.
For sure.
They definitely look like a trainer. I want to say they're 110.
110.
That's not a bad price point. That's not price. I'm at the cop. You know what I'm saying? I want to support P5. Eventually, I think this is just a warm up. I think that this shoe right here is to get his logo out, get his name out a little bit more in the Jordan brand. I think he will have his own shoe by 2027. But the shoe itself, I mean, it's not bad. But again, it kind of looks like a trainer, Team Jordan type vibe. But, you know, it's P5. So, you know, we got to support. You got to support. You got the rotary colors, the Seattle colors going on. So,
Sure.
The overall idea, concept with the shoe being out and everything, like, it's dope. It's great to see because I don't think anybody from the town has had a major sneaker deal like that at all. He's the best player from the town. Of course, he got the Jordan deal. But hey, no, it's fire. What does she think about it?
I'm with you. Same thing. It's weird. Like literally, he posted the link, and it's like you click a Nike link, and it's Paulo's shoe. That was like a trip to me. I was like, he made like what I'm saying.
He made it. Now
from the
it's
town.
fire,
So shout out
yeah.
P5. With you though, it looks like a trainer. It doesn't look like a real basketball shoe. I'm wondering if he's actually gonna hoop in them. I don't know if he has or
I feel like
has he hooped in them yet? I don't know.
I don't think he has. He's been hooping in the Jordan 39s, 38, 39s, I believe.
It looks like a running shoe though. Like, and it's for 110. If they're still available tomorrow, I'm a cop. If they are still up on there, I will cop. I checked earlier; they're still a full size run. So if they are up tomorrow, I'm going to cop PZ. Shout out P5.
I gotta cop some Peasies
But
too.
no, I'm with you. I feel like
It's just a warm
get
up.
his logo out, warm up. I think with P5 though, or whoever Jordan Brand does next, they need to try something different, bro. Like, let's not, instead of giving for Jordan athletes, this is just my idea. For Jordan athletes, instead of giving them, say, a Luka 1 or a Luka 2 that's under Jordan Brand, we give P5 the Jordan 11 to start, remastered. The P5 Jordan 11 remastered. You know what I'm saying?
Like a retro.
Like it's what's it called? You know how they're doing the Protros.
Well, they did like
Protro.
because Melo, who used to have, he had his own player, but they didn't sell those. So they need to start
Protron.
selling.
Literally
those.
Give us a Jordan 11 with new technology. Still looks like the Jordan 11, but it's the P5 edition.
We
You know
can
what I'm
hoop in
saying?
them.
And we can hoop, and it's like modern technology. Still looks like a Jordan 11, because that's the silhouette we want. Like
Yeah.
Jordan Brand, there's only at max 14 to 15 silhouettes people really care about.
Who's the best Jordan athlete that's not Jordan ever?
Exactly. You can't name one. It's like
I mean, I
Derek
wasn't
Jeter?
buying Melo. I wasn't buying Melo's. D Wade shoe. All of his shoes throughout every contract he's had has been trash.
trash.
The Ling Mings are
Paul?
cool, but the Converse, you know, D Wade was Converse,
Yeah.
trash. His Jordans, trash. CP was not bad though. Chris Paul's.
He's had some solid Jordans.
I had some Chris Paul's back in the day.
I remember what those looked like. That's how I know they were decent. 'Cause I
Yeah,
actually
his logo
remember
was fire. His and P5's logo actually they kind of similar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
similar. They are kind of similar that you say that.
Yeah, they're incorporating the number and their letters. Who else was a Jordan athlete? Ray Allen never had his own shoe, but he was a Jordan athlete. He had his own retros.
Those were, see? So, do that, bro. Literally do that. Because those are the colorways people cared about. It's like, bro, a Sonic colored 12, but give it like some modern technology. You know what I'm saying? Give it like some Zoom or whatever. Zoom or like
I don't
some.
know if you remember, but when they won the Heat championship, he had the gold Jordan 11s. He was hooping in gold Jordan 11s after the first game of the season, coming off the championship with Miami. He had some gold.
That's cold.
He had some
See?
gold and red 11s, bro. Like, but no, that is actually a really good idea, though. That is, I've never thought about that
It's
before.
because
Retro.
retro, bro. Jordan Brand it's so tough. You know what I'm saying? Like no one cares about the Westbrook. Why not? You know, like the original silhouettes under Jordan Brand. We're not checking for those,
I
bro.
forgot about Westbrook too.
We're not checking for Tatum ones. We're like we'll look at them and say they're cool, but like the Jordan models that people care about and like actually hold weight 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Those are your models that people are turning their heads for. You take a Jordan, bump it, give them the 12. You take a Jordan 12, put P5's logo on it.
I wish the P512s.
P5, bro, put his P5 logo on the back. They're blue and white, like Magic Edition. Come on, bro. You would tell me
Magic blue and white. Hey. Creative director.
People are checking for that at least. They're gonna be like, this is more intriguing than his own.
Oh, those are selling.
Those are selling, bro. Those are for sure selling.
Not even on the Nike app, the sneakers app.
A 12 that I can hoop in today. Like a 12 that is like modern technology to hoop in. People are checking for that. I think Jordan Brand just need to bring it back to the drawing board. I understand we want to give them their original silhouette, but it doesn't work. It does not work when it comes to Jordan Brand athletes.
They're on
like you
sale
said,
all the time.
Who is the best athlete for Jordan Brand? Not Jordan. You can't name me one. It might be a football dude. Like there's so many, they got so many dudes. And even look at football. None of them are getting original silhouettes for their cleats. What are they rocking?
Retros.
And what's turning heads? The retros. Exactly. So like, take a page out of that book. Even the baseball cleats, 11s. They're trying to wear 5. Like they're trying to make basketball.
We're seeing with the Kobe's too. Like they're making Kobe cleats now. It's like this the 6s.
It's literally, bro. It's like that's the shit that's popular. So just
the
sink
9s
back
just
into
drop.
that.
Yeah.
Sink back into that.
No, that's a great idea.
I've thought about that for a while. Jordan, because Jordan, no one checks for Jordans.
They just want the retros.
That's what I'm saying. That aren't retros. So
they only want retros. Like no one. Like I go on Nike app right now. I see Luka's on sale for $70.
Full size run. You can get whatever color, whatever model
on sale.
On sale right now. Probably 50% off.
That's how I'm like for P. I want to buy it. I want to buy him full price. I don't want to wait today because I want to support. I want to support him because I seen that same shoe. They're on sale already. Like in the different, they're on different colorways. They're on sale already.
Because no one's checking for that shit. And like I understand, bro, you can't just be not everybody's a Jordan athlete. There's like a handful of dudes in every sport that's a Jordan athlete. It's an exclusive ass group.
Travis Scott is the biggest. He might be the biggest Jordan signee ever. And Roman, outside of Jordan, obviously.
And Roman, what is his most popular shoe?
The ones, right? The retros.
It's a one.
It's a one though. Yeah, the ones.
Any original silhouette he comes with, bricks. That shit is sitting. That shit is like, you know what I'm saying? No one really cares.
Nah, but he got motion. Sell out. Those trainers. He has some Travis Scott trainers that just came out. I know
those might sell out, but then you go look at the resale and it's like, now you go look at the resale for the ones, you're paying quadruple price.
Those mochas,
any colorway, bro. Like
reverse Nike.
It's just people want retros when it comes to Jordan Brand. And I think Jordan Brand needs to realize that. Or maybe they have, and they just don't want to. They just need to exploit it, bro.
Sell it to the public,
bro.
We're making player editions of retros because I bet you P5 do got some of his retros at the crib
for sure.
But I want some too. You know what I'm saying? Like if Luka came out with some Laker Jordan whatever, those are getting bought. They got the 77 on the side, so bro. Those are gonna get bought, bro.
He came out hooping in like some 14s that were like. You know what I'm saying? We see it, bro. Like, they just got so much opportunity, like some patent leather 14s, like new tech, new material. It's the 14.
It's a pride thing, though. They're like, we can't just live off these Jordan retros forever. True. I think it's a pride thing. They want to, and I get it. They want to move on. Jordan's been retired for 20 years, but like, they want somebody to step in and have a great shoe. But even a guy like Tatum, he's coming off of finals. His shoe's on sale right now.
And it's just hard to do so when it's another nigga's logo on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, if that's, like, because that's the undermining thing, bro. It's Jordan's brand. You know what I'm saying? It's Jordan. Like, it's a Tatum, but it's Jordan. So I think just completely sink into that, bro. This is a Jordan. Like, it's a Jordan shoe, but it's his version of the Jordan shoe.
So should we replace the Jordan tag with whoever the athlete, like the Jordan tag shouldn't be maybe in the sole, but like
no, I don't have a problem with it. But I'm just saying if we can't keep the main thing. I don't know what I'm saying. Like if it's Jordan,
like they're called Jordan Tatum or Jordan Luka.
Let's not 50-50 it then. Let's just go like this is 70% of Jordan with 30% Jason Tatum on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just his logo. He signed the Jordan brand, but it's his logo, his colorway, all of that. But it's a Jordan shoe. Yeah. Right now we're trying to do it 50-50 where it's like this is Tatum's shoe. This is Tatum's touch, but we're still under Jordan brand. It feels off. I don't know. Yeah. Just really, they need to sink into the retros, I think. Man. I think that would save Jordan brand.
What's the best debut shoe of all time, other than of course, the Jordan 1. I mean, but excluding the Jordan 1, what's the best debut basketball shoe?
Maybe a little recency bias here, but we might have saw it last year.
Ant?
The Ant-Man. I feel like that's one of those shoes, for his first shoe, it hit the market and it kind of just captivated fans of not only just the Timberwolves, but of basketball, of pop culture.
Yeah.
People trying to wear it off court. Like Wale is like, this is the shoe to wear off court now. Like, and the design of it, it looks different. Almost looks like a Yeezy. It kind of happened at the perfect time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where like Kanye departed from Adidas. This shoe kind of coming out. It looks like the old Quantum basketball shoe.
Yeah.
So I think it just design wise, it's behind the right player. It's like the most exciting guard.
We're talking
in the
about
league.
all time. Do you think this is the best debut of a shoe?
It might, bro. Like it might be. This is still a shoe that it's a top 3 basketball shoe out right now.
Is it a marketing thing? Is marketing part of that reason though? Because for me, it might be. Man, I mean, I think Paul George. I remember when the Kyries came out, but there's not the amount of marketing behind them compared to Ant. I think that Adidas has done a phenomenal job.
For sure.
And
That's a great point.
Like just marketing these guys. They must have had a meeting or two one day. It was just like, man, how can we beat? Because I think they're up right now. I think they're above Nike in terms of basketball shoes for
100%,
sure.
100%.
Because like you said, they all have their own unique style. All the signature shoes. Idaru's about to die. Man. There's an update to the baby mama drama team, potentially. Before I talk about the new addition, you see Ant Edwards and his other baby mom basically was like, he basically told her, like, why are you gonna have a kid I don't want? And sending laughing emojis and stuff. He is a menace. He is a menace. I just had to throw it out.
Or
Man,
he's standing on business. One of the two. He's a menace or he's standing on business. I gotta respect it though.
you got it.
I can't lie. I gotta respect it.
It's just like, what are we doing?
He said,
man?
Ant, do you hate me? He's. He typed yes so fast, he autocorrected to he's. I was in tears, bro. Ant, do you hate me? He's.
Yes.
Because you're trying to have a baby that I don't want. Like, bro, you made it clear as day. So I don't know what she's trying to do by posting the screenshots. Are you trying to recoup some power? Like, what do you gain by posting those?
Well, he's
Nothing.
trying. I mean,
he kept it a
she's
stack.
trying to
He
show-
don't want the baby.
She's trying to show that he ain't shit, and clearly,
that.
yeah. But he's 23. You know what I'm saying? On a serious note, you know, people are talking about, oh, he needs to, like, where's his mom's at? You know, obviously, like, he had those mom, grandma, you know, they passed away. So, like, legit, might have nobody having these conversations with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's. So that's who he, and then, you know, these older women coming into his life, like, and people are questioning, why is he messing with older, like, you know, it just could be like a coddling thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I don't think it's his fault. Because if it was the other way around and she was 23, he was 38, you know, it'd be something crazy. So, but yeah, he ain't nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
He ain't nothing. And honestly, it's partially not his fault that he ain't nothing. I mean, he didn't have the guidance.
That's why I ain't
that's
got
what
no
it is.
problem with Ant at all in this situation, man. My big Ant, keep the main thing the main thing.
The main thing.
Hey, he's not worried about none of this, bro. He's worried about this. He's worried about
That's what I'm
putting the
saying,
ball in the
trying to
bucket, bro.
And-
I'm promised.
And with all the kids he got, he's gonna be hooping for a very long
he's gonna
time.
have to.
That Adidas money, he don't see it. It goes to the kids, man.
Straight to the kids.
His endorsement
He don't
money,
see
he don't see it.
He don't even touch none of that. He's gonna have to hoop to sustain
The
himself.
direct deposit don't even go to him. It goes to each of, you know, the kids.
The entire Adidas check.
Yeah.
Every month. I'm crying. Nah, but I'm with you though. I feel like he's not in the wrong at all. You can't blame
I mean, for
him.
his mindset, his situation,
23.
because he doesn't have the guidance, man.
They're grown ass adults.
40, double his age. What are we doing?
You're an adult. Come on now. He's a professional athlete worth millions. We know why you're keeping the baby. It's not for any other reason other than to secure the bag, baby. Don't lie to us. We know the truth. It's in black and white.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he don't want it
No.
at all.
No.
So don't get mad at him for not wanting it. If you know what I'm saying. We know why. We know what it comes with. So just, hey, rock out. Do you. Just keep the main thing, Ant. That's all I ask of you.
The baby mama drama might have another star player coming off the bench. LeAngelo Ball.
I've seen some of
He
this.
became a rapper, a superstar. He became the biggest rapper in the world, and the first thing he did was abandon his family.
As he should. He's 24.
As he should.
He's 24.
He's 24, but he got 2
No,
kids.
25, right? 26.
Something like that. Either, regardless, it's another 20-40 situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I
Biggest rapper in
mean,
the world, like you say, he's supposed to do that.
he's a rock star.
And he stood on business too.
Lifestyle might
He
not
posted
make-
the photo on his story. He stood on business.
He stood on business with the girl, too.
He stood on business, y'all. He stood on business.
I mean, is he part of the squad now?
yes, 100%. They tried to get him into the hoop world for the longest. Lonzo, LaMelo, they tried to kick down the doors, try to, do everything they could. LeVar started his own league for him,
Greatest father of all time. He started a whole league for these guys, man.
He did start a league.
A whole league.
He started a league for him. So, no.
Who do you know doing that? Put up his own funds because they wasn't even on nothing yet. There wasn't NBA, no sponsor, nothing.
They were supposed to get game checks too.
They had the Facebook show. They put that money towards the JBL, man. Can be coming out. Are we legit? And we're gonna talk about another album, but are we tapping? Hold on.
Go ahead.
We tapping into a Gelo album. Are we
to.
spinning that?
I have to. No, I'm heavily on. I need some features on there. Like I know Wayne already probably got a feature
That
on
shit
it.
was ass.
Yeah, but I'm saying like we need a feature. If there's like a solid feature on there, I'm checking for Leandro
NBA
Ball.
YoungBoy?
Yeah.
That's gotta happen, right?
I'll check. If there's a YoungBoy feature, I'll check. Gunna feature, I'll check.
He ain't getting Gunna.
Lil Baby, I'll check.
Little baby. Oh. Them OVO boys, man. They dropped some sexy songs for you. First of all, I didn't like the name of the album. Why? It was already starting off out the gate like, all right, man, here we go. I thought it was solid. I thought it was a solid project. I didn't think it was like great, fantastic or anything. R&B cuts, we got to remember for those comparing it to the Kendrick album, you can't compare it. It's an R&B cut, man. I mean, what are we doing? I feel like Drake does this to help out his guys. Even though there was a lot of Drake on this. For it to be a collab album, a lot of Drake. What are your thoughts
You're not gonna
as
like
an
what I'm
OVO member yourself?
I got to keep it a stack, man. I think it was solid, and I think it was just solid. And I feel like when we hear Drake or we hear about Drake projects coming out, especially like a Valentine's Day project, that's gonna be some.
I mean, we knew what it was.
We knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? And I low key felt. I don't think it met the expectations, or maybe I just had too high expectations. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I also think, and I hate to put it this way, because I'm an OVO, I'm an owl. You know what I'm saying?
You're
I
right.
want to put it, bro.
Yeah.
I think he was hunting for a dub. He was just trying to put a W in the win column. I think that's what it was, bro. Like,
I don't know.
I'm the
Because
most
if he was, he would have dropped the solo rap album first.
he should have. But that's what I think he should. That should have been the plan of action. Like we said, go 0 Dark 30, drop a no feature project, bangers only. We know he's sitting on some heat somewhere. Instead, he kind of just tiptoed.
Like, give me a hug, it's good.
Yeah, like he didn't address the beef right at all. We've talked about this several times. The beef was not addressed correctly. Kendrick is still dancing on your grave at this time.
Okay.
He got the Grammys. Hold on. He got the Grammys. He got the Super Bowl. And so you just, you announced the album, kind of trying to like, yeah, get me a W. You know what I'm saying? Give me a W in the win column.
He should have dropped it on
And
the
it's-
Super Bowl.
I thought Kendrick was going to drop on Valentine's Day. If I was Kendrick, that's what I would have done. I said, fuck this nigga again. Hey, literally. But it's like, man, I think he was literally just searching for a W. And like, I hate to put it that way, but he's like, bro, every time I do this, it's a hit. Anytime I release R&B lovey-dovey song, it's a hit. I'm gonna just give him a project of him and see what happens. And it's like, it just didn't hit how it was supposed to for me. But first song came on, he started talking, and I was like, there's no other artist in the world that could do this, bro.
CN Tower is good.
He instantly started describing a situation that I've been in through to a T. Like, to specifics to a T. I was like,
It just wasn't consistent for you then.
it wasn't consistent enough.
Because CN Tower, I was like, oh, we're back.
We're back. No, I'm not saying it's weak at all. I'm definitely, there's some heat. Like, I'm listening to it and I still haven't given it like, I got to hear it a couple more times so I really start pointing out the songs. But I've listened to it a couple times through and I'm like, it's good, bro.
It's
good.
his music's like wine for sure. Like it
gotta
really
hear it a couple times, yeah.
and
Really
you got to
gotta
be
sink
in
in.
certain situations, certain
Mindsets,
settings.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you listen to CN Tower at night.
Might get treacherous. He might make
Right.
phone calls.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like that's a great intro. He had some, a few songs here and there. His collab albums are not collab albums though. I feel like
Never.
it's Drake featuring whoever the other person is.
Because what, it's been the Future, 21, and now this?
I think
21 was more 50-50.
No, I was gonna say the Future one was more 50-50 than anything else.
They for sure would have won a championship. What?
No, hell no.
That Kobe and Chris Paul, they're equally as crazy.
Chris Paul overrated to me. He's not better than Damian Lillard.
No, he's not.
See, and if he's not better than him, was Chris Paul even top 75? Did he make the team? He had to.
He
have,
had
right?
to. Yeah, he should have. I mean, bro, he's second all time.
He's not even better than Kyrie.
Okay, but he's the point guard.
That got 0 rings. The point guard is supposed to lead me to the promised land. What do you?
When's the last time? What roster though?
He led me to this.
Which of his rosters has been the one?
We were there. Phoenix. We were there.
Okay, fair.
We were there.
That's this one, but even then, it's like
Stretch before the games, bro. Hamstring.
It could have gone either way. It could've gone
Hamstring
either
out,
way.
bro. Stretch.
He's
before the
never
games,
been in
bro.
a finals where he's the favorited squad. You know what I'm saying? He's never been fully.
Phoenix wasn't favorited in that series.
must
They
have
won the first 2 games.
I don't know.
They're definitely favored from that point.
You know, he was never been on a squad where it's guaranteed that they're supposed to win.
Well, there's no.
Kyrie's
Unless
been
you're on the Warriors, there was no other team in history of basketball. Maybe the Chicago Bulls and the Golden State Warriors were the only 2 teams in NBA history where it's like we knew they were going to win the championship.
Okay, but to even get there is another thing. See, Stockton didn't win a championship.
No, he did not. But he wasn't on one of those teams you're talking about where it was guaranteed that they're
Neither
gonna
was Chris
win.
Paul. That's my point. When he's never been on a team.
But there's only been 2. I'm saying though, there's only been 2 teams in NBA history where it's been that setup.
Which teams?
The Golden State Warriors in Chicago, and the old Bulls are probably the only 2 teams where
who are
you
the-
look at them and they're like, they're definitely going to the finals.
So who are the Warriors playing in the finals every single year?
The Cavs. But
And who was
those
on that
teams-
Cavs team?
LeBron.
And who?
Kyrie. But there was a year in there where they
If
didn't
Chris
have
Paul was
Kyrie.
on those Cavs team, he would have been in the finals every year with LeBron.
But that's more.
Yes.
That's more. That says more about LeBron than anything.
That just tells you. That just says who.
That's more
that
about
says
the
more
greatness
about who
of
you're
LeBron.
playing with.
That's
than
more the
anything.
greatness of LeBron.
That's what I'm saying.
LeBron went to the finals with Jordan Clarkson.
But you just cited
Larry Nance.
You cited that
Rodney Hood.
You cited that Chris Paul never won
Kyle
a championship
Korver.
over as Kyrie Irving has.
Kevin Love was washed, and he was probably the second best player on that team.
Chris Paul wins the title though if he's in Cleveland.
Joe, J.R. Smith was the second best player. He was on the graphic. We saw KD, Steph, and Clay on one side. And we saw LeBron, JR, and Tristan Thompson on the other. Now you tell me who was going to win that series.
But I agree with you. I wholeheartedly agree. We know who was supposed to win. But I'm saying, you cited Kyrie Irving having a ring.
Yes.
As a thing that puts him over Chris Paul.
Oh, I think he's just a better basketball player, though.
He is.
Yeah.
But if you want to include the ring, you saying that.
But
I said he's the point guard. I said
but
he's the point
he
guard.
contributed to that ring, though. He didn't get carried there. LeBron, it would have been a carried situation if Chris Paul was there instead of LeBron. What?
You're acting like Chris Paul's a bum. He's not.
James Harden carried Chris Paul to the Western Conference Finals.
carried.
Bro, he would have
They don't hit that
physically
far
carried
out,
his
Chris.
hamstring and got him on the court if he could have.
Because then they replaced him with Westbrook, and look what happened. Okay.
But the whole team was.
No, it's the same dudes.
You only can go so far with PJ Tucker as your starting center. There's only so
Ariza.
far you can. Right, like what? There's only so far you can go with those guys on your roster.
I'm just saying, Chris Paul has never had a setup that's guaranteed his success. That's compared to the other dudes you mentioned. Chris Paul has never had a setup that's guaranteed. He's always dealt with parity his entire career. Parity. He's never been in a situation where like, cool, I'm guaranteed to go to the Western Conference Finals or championship this year. Never. He's never had that setup. Damian Lillard, he's had that setup.
Never had that setup.
What were they supposed to do last year?
It wasn't a guarantee, obviously.
They were supposed to
As soon
do
as
it, though. They had high expectations. Kyrie Irving. Okay, then. He went to the finals last year. He's been to the finals several other times. Okay, we got to cite a lot of these dudes, man. I don't know.
Put respect on
Chris Paul needs some respect put on his name, though. Because making it to the finals isn't easy.
It's
Two,
not.
Winning is even harder.
Yeah.
And it for sure matters about who you're playing with, too. Because he's never been in a situation like Kyrie Irving has. Kyrie's been in some great situations. You put Chris Paul with
Luka? Shoot.
Well, not last year.
Okay, not last year. But in his prime? Shoot. They might make it shake. Put some respect on the point guard. Point guard.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So the Los Angeles Clippers weren't one of those teams that we was on?
No, they were.
Because they were beating the Warriors before they were the Warriors. They beat the Spurs. They couldn't get past who? Was it OKC?
Thunders.
1 year was the Spurs.
Thunder and Spurs, yeah. Because it's Thunder, Spurs. Yeah, those are the teams. Thunder.
And you had a prime Blake. DeAndre Jordan was first team All NBA, I believe, or he was an All NBA player.
Because of who? He was first team All NBA, yes. Because of who, though? Because we've seen his skill set.
Because of another dude that wasn't on that list as well.
We've seen DeAndre Jordan's skill set, though. Why was he first team All NBA? He was getting force-fed layups and dunks. All he had to do was get a rebound and block shots. Other than that, he was guaranteed 15 to 20.
He had the funnest role in the NBA.
Bro, he's guaranteed 15 to 20 free points a game. Just off the...
Here you go.
Literally just off that one alone. You just got to go with a rebound.
That's fair.
First team All NBA.
Blake Griffin. 3-time six man of the year Jamal. JJ Redick.
They're a disappointing team. Maybe that team, that's like but even at that, they were a very good team. You know
Is that the most disappointing team in NBA history?
not at all.
Least in recent history,
No,
they got to be.
not at all.
Who's more disappointing than them?
The Nets with all three superstars.
They was hurt though. Them healthy, it's not even a question that they get to the finals.
Okay, but look at this Clippers. We act like they're just a team full of stars. It's a very good team. They have a very good point guard. Not the best point guard. We know that. They had a very good shooting two guard.
He wasn't just very good at that point though.
Okay, but he wasn't Steph already. He was not Steph.
He was still like top three. He's probably top 3 point guard still.
He's not those two.
So he's 3.
He's 3.
He was 3 at that point.
Okay, you got a very good point guard. You have JJ Redick, one of the best shooters. That's it. You had, who was their 3? Matt Barnes, solid. Blake Griffin, posterized specialist. DeAndre Jordan, we know what he's for. They had a very good team. They weren't supposed to they weren't a lock for the finals. So they were like, this is a team to watch. This is a team that could be interesting. This is a team that we might have to watch out for the next couple of years, but they were never this team should go to the finals. That's never how we looked at them. We looked at them as a team that underachieved a little bit because they had those pieces, but we never looked at them in the same light as dang, they got dudes that they should go to the finals. You know what I'm saying? We never looked at them as that team, I don't think. It was disappointing when they got eliminated because we're like, they should get it done. But we never looked at them as a guaranteed lock. They should be there regardless.
Well, we didn't look at the Luka teams as that, but like you said, we didn't expect the Mavs to make it to the finals last year. I didn't. You expected them to go to the finals? There was a certain point in the playoffs. I was like, okay, they're probably going to make it. But like, even at the beginning of the playoffs last year, we thought OKC was going to take care. At least I did. I don't know where you was at with that.
I was saying Wolves or Mavericks. I remember I said Mavericks early, and I should have stood on it. But
yeah, and then
out.
you switched up. Yeah,
I switched up.
You called Mavs last year.
I called Mavs
after
early,
the trade deadline.
but then I switched up. I said Wolves because I bought into the hot hand in the playoffs. I had fun watching the Timberwolves play.
Because you had it after the trade deadline. You said PJ Washington, Gafford was going to move mountains, and I didn't believe it, but they did.
Started making it shape.
But Chris Paul, you can replace that. I don't know. Anyways,
That's what I got, man.
Darren Fox is a hoe. He's a hoe.
De'Aaron Fox is
He can. I wish he could see this too. He's a hoe. I'm looking at the camera. You a hoe.
De'Aaron Fox, you a hoe.
You and Wemby are gonna do fantastic. I didn't like the way he bounced out though.
De'Aaron Fox, you a hoe.
You pulled a LiAngelo ball on these guys, man. That's crazy.
He left his family.
Right. High and dry. Wondering like, what do? We gave you everything.
De'Aaron Fox is a hoe.
Bronny James versus Mac McClung. Those are the ones that we need to see. You know.
Well, that'd be a fun one. We should do like a fan vote one-on-one tournament.
But see, then the players will have to agree. But the players just like, nah, I ain't doing it. So they got to put their name in the.
It would be like Bronny,
Mac McClung.
Mac McClung, and Kevin Durant. One-on-one tournament. For all the marbles.
Maybe instead of the skills challenge, maybe they should play twos.
That would be fun.
Because they already go in pairs anyway.
That would be cool. No, that would be
Maybe
cool.
yeah.
Twos would be fire.
Because then it's like Wemby and CP versus this year would be like versus Garland and Mobley.
That would have been cool.
Like, you know, Maybe twos.
Twos would be
Because then I feel like there's less
Then you could do
less
like,
prideful, I feel like.
you could
I
do like
don't
the
know.
Thompson twins versus the what's it called? Williams twins? Yeah, Caleb and them.
Yeah.
Caleb and what's the other one? I don't even know.
Oh, Caleb and
Is the other one still playing?
Cody.
Cody?
Yeah, one
Or
of them.
Martin?
Yeah, the Martin twins. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I said the Williams.
Oh, Jalen and Cody Williams. Yeah,
You could do the twins.
the Markeith, Markeith and Marcus Morris.
Or what's the other one? The Champagne brothers?
Yeah. Hey man, real quick, shout out to the Seattle Storm. We signing players. Lexi Brown.
Or yeah,
Zia
Gabby
Cook.
Williams, Lexi Brown.
Zia Cook. Come on, man, make moves.
And then we got that big ass Chinese girl on the
Hey,
trade.
she got post work. Nika Mule.
We got good dim sum
Oh,
here.
I heard that they don't pay the players if they get hurt outside the W. Like if they get hurt in Europe, they don't pay them for the year.
We got you, Nika.
Right. We can start the GoFundMe for real.
No, we'll just you could just come crash here. That ain't trip. We gonna make this shit work, bruh. we gonna figure this
She
shit
ain't
out.
broke.
You gonna be the point guard of our future. In
She
this
ain't
city.
broke.
You gonna be the point guard of the future. In
Not
this
the
city.
cat. Not
We gonna make this
the
shit work.
couch crash.
Hey.
Not the couch surfing.
Hey, like Jeremy Lin was doing it. He said, "Hey, I got to New York. I had to make it work."
He said, "Landry Fields, I need you."
He was there scoring 40 a night.
Couch probably looked like that one too. Huh?
Right, getting up off the couch scoring 40. Lin Sanity, prime Lin Sanity,
And then just
sleeping on
going
the
back to
couch.
apartment after. He was in a movie, dog. That's crazy.
He's ready to go for that.
That's really that
Landry Fields couch.
He can't even like. That's what movies are made. You know, movies are made out of.
The fact that he even got in the game,
We need a Jeremy Lin movie.
I'm surprised there hasn't been one. There's been like a
Before Giannis.
docuseries, but
Yeah,
like,
but I need like a
film.
Yeah, how they did the Giannis one. I haven't seen the Giannis one.
I haven't seen the Giannis movie. I seen the dude that was playing Giannis, and I instantly said, "Hell no, I'm not watching this shit. I'm not watching this." I seen who was playing Giannis. I said, "Y'all got it.
The accent wasn't doing it for you.
Y'all got it, bro."
Your boy, we should have been Dame Sami. Just play everybody. Yeah.
Get Damson Idris. Like Giannis.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Long episode today, but hey, it's
Shout out
been a
Love
minute.
Art too, man. Shout out Love
Man,
Art.
shout out, man. And shout out to Seattle.
Shout out to the city.
Shout out to the city. Home team.
Home team.